Well, hello, BBs, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're catching up with Chantal. God only knows what she's thinking these days, but here we are, seeing this still shot of her rolling down this hill. God, those really were the glory days of GORLWORLD, weren't they? Well, today's video is brought to us by the great Barbecue Chillin, so a big thank you to them. I will have their information in the description. If you are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. We have a lot of fun around here. We've got a Discord, we've got members, we've got merch. So definitely so appreciative of all my BBs, all my members. Thank you all so much. All right, let's see what we're in for today, shall we?
Hi guys, I set up a Twitch just in case. Please follow me over there as well. The name is dumb, but oh well, haha.
Twitching Foodie. Oh my god, so many implications there. Is she actually worried she's gonna get taken down?
Be my friend.
God. Those nostrils.
Well, you want me I keep this box for her. See, there's like a hole here. She loves the box.
All right, okay. So right off the bat, just seeing the surface, the area around her. I don't see a lot of garbage. The floor seems clear, seems decently clean, so okay. I'm here for it.
Here, I'll throw it.
God, that's a cute cat.
You're such a good girl.
My cat Emma used to do that shit too. She would also put like one of those string like mouse things on her back and bring it to you. Like, play with me, bitch. But that is so cute. I love when cats play fetch. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, you're a good girl. Starting to settle in, yeah. I'm starting to feel like more and more normal, like living without Salah, you know?
What do you know? What do you just give your self time to adjust for a few weeks? No, just immediately flies off the handle and acts like a psycho.
I'm getting her fixed next month. I don't feel bored because like I know there's like so many things that, hey James, that I should be doing and that like I could do and that I have to do. So
That you're just simply not doing.
I don't feel bored. It's just I just feel like I just need a little tiny bit of time to just settle in, figure things out. Getting set up like with a network. Scrape, you know what?
Guys, she needs more time to do absolutely nothing, seal, do extreme amounts of weed, eat food. I mean, she hasn't been doing that for the last, 12 years or whatever. She needs time to readjust.
What? It never struck me as an extreme choice to be there, ever. Isn't that crazy?
Talking
I was
about
in like
Syria?
anywhere but here. No, that's not true. I wouldn't have been anywhere. Didn't hate Canada. It was just,
Bitch, you gonna go to North Korea next? Like, what are you talking about? It was a very severe choice that everyone was like saying, no, please don't go there. It's not safe. People are wishing they could flee there and you're literally going there voluntarily.
like, I don't know. I still want to explore more of the world, like when I'm ready to. Running away. Yes, I was running away from my problems. Yes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I married Salah very fast, but I grew to really love him, and we built a little cozy life together.
It's called being codependent. It's not the same as love, Foodie.
The last time, remember, because I was like, when I left Kuwait, I was like all paranoid, like at the airport. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, hey, I'll message you. I'm going through security, and I was like all worried they were gonna like because of the thing with pause. So they like let me through with like a smile, like nothing.
Now, to ask her, she acted like it was no big deal, like that's all so stupid, ha ha ha, it's funny, but of course we all knew she was shitting herself, and no pun intended, because she actually does that on a regular basis, apparently. But we knew that this bitch was scared, but she tried to act like we were all stupid for thinking that.
And then I was like, I made it through. I'm gonna eat Raising Canes, and I'll talk to you later. And that's when I went to Canada and rented that place from that guy. But there were other things. We were almost certainly going to be leaving Kuwait. So it kind of just sped things up a bit. I want to keep those other things private, Silver Saw. That's why I haven't said them, obviously. I was taking a lot of meds in Kuwait. I always was so insecure about feeling like a super out of shape, very ill, older woman in my in my marriage. And then he would, I would tell him that, and he would be like, well, he would reassure me, as you would imagine. But then after a while, he would start saying, like, encouraging me to lose weight for my health and just.
Well, no shit, bitch. Anybody that actually cares about you would. They wouldn't just co-sign your behavior and resign themselves to this life where you're basically capable of making positive changes. You're just refusing to. Like, not like someone like Emily, who would purposely try to make it worse because that's what they get off on.
A little bit, like, like not lose too much, but just enough for it to not to be super unhealthy. Like, he didn't want me to be thin. So then I got mad one time. I was like super offended by mentioning my weight. And then he was like, well, if I didn't love you, then I would, like, if you love someone, you worry about their health, which I guess is true. Why didn't you try to lose weight for him?
Which I guess is true. Is that the first time that's occurred to you, bitch? Oh my God.
I just took it for granted, I guess. Yeah, he knew I was bigger, but not, once you live with someone, you see all their habits, and mine are unhealthy, a lot of them, and like you start to see someone's health, and he would have to take me to the hospital a lot, and medicines and blah blah blah. He would worry about my health after a while.
And again, this isn't a partner that's stricken down with some disease or an accident that happens out, unbeknownst to you or, just by chance. This is something that you're putting upon yourself that you can do to things to change. Like, you're so fucking stupid and annoying.
Is it true you have no rent until February? What the hell, you nosy little pricks? I'm just joking. No, it's not true. Until February. I wish.
I don't know. I think you kind of let it slip a little bit that your rent is paid because you seemed a little bit pissed there. Like, oh, you nosy little pricks. Basically, she wants people to think she doesn't have the money so she can get more donations. Just like she wanted people to think she was living in some horrible conditioned, housing where she's fighting for her life. Meanwhile, she's living pretty.
Just like they give you basically like if you moved in for, I don't know how they would do that. That's a promotion that I wasn't part of. Do you remember how it felt to be a kid in terms of a sense of wonder and mystery about the world? Like, where you feel like life is still very mysterious, and you are going to be something super outrageous and wonderful. And I know, like, do you remember at what point in your life you realize that it's not what you think?
Well, damn, bitch. I'm sure nobody grew up thinking, wow, I can't wait to be morbidly obese with all these medical issues, can barely walk at the age of 40. Yeah, most people probably wouldn't imagine that.
I met Foreman. I brought a ton of it back from Syria. It was cheap. But I've been buying, and I bought Cypralex there. It's super cheap there too. And Symbicort, some of it. But I will need to see a doctor soonish. I should be seeing one for sure. So, I'm going to say that. See, I keep hearing, like, is that the call to prayer? I always hear it. Just because of everything that was going on. Every time I talk to Salah, he's sick with a flu or something. I don't know.
Imagine Salah's just like, yeah, I'm really sick. I can't talk today. Like, just perpetually giving her that excuse so that he doesn't have to talk to her.
Oh. What? See? Did I ever miss weed while I was in Syria?
Real speed edibles hit and she was nodding off. They asked if she ever missed weed while she was in Syria, by the way. I'll tell you what, though. Edibles do hit you hard, but the fact that she is, like, this messed up is crazy.
Yeah. But not often. Like, actually, very, very. There was maybe like once or twice where I actually like thought about it and like missed it. Like, oh my gosh, what I wouldn't give for a joint right now, or that kind of thing. But overall, not really. In Kuwait, there were a couple times I was really missing it, but.
And then barbecue chillin sped it up. Yeah, I agree. This is almost intolerable to listen to. God, and in her mind, she probably sounds normal.
Overall, that's one really good pro thing about being in the Middle East is that I don't have access to it while I'm there. And I don't do it when I'm there, so I'm like always sober with that. But then I compensate with food and shisha. Usually, shisha's really bad. Yeah, and so is vaping, and I paid 1 month's worth of rent with the donations, and I had to pay last month, so I didn't lie about it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you later. So for me, eventually, I would love to find my family. I'm gonna go for now. I'm very tired. I'm like nodding off. Oh, it is. It's Milan. I'm falling asleep.
Milan, that's BB. He was in the chat for a second. Oh, that's funny.
I'm okay, Milan. I hope you are too. I was just getting off of here.
He's probably watching this thing and damn, here this bitch goes again, just acting like a freaking crazy person online. Like, I'm sure he sees this and is just like, wow. Wonder how he's doing these days. Sure, he's glad to be free of this bitch.
Go to bed. But come in
He's like,
anytime you
alright, good
want.
night.
Is that really BB? Yes, I believe so.
Leave that man
Anytime I'm
alone.
always drowsy. But talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Coffee holiday plan chit chat.
You're not going in the fridge. I need to draw the line somewhere. What are you doing?
Of course, it'd be the fridge. Poor cat cannot touch her food source. I don't care what you say. I don't let my pets up on the counter. Now, obviously, they might get up there when you're not around. Fine. You're obviously going to keep your counters clean, wiped down, but just letting them be comfortable doing that, no. No. That's it. That's a no for me.
You know when they're like new and curious about everything? I know. I need to get a spray bottle at a dollar store. That's okay. I need to make a list of stuff I need. Spray bottle, but I feel bad spraying her.
Why would you spray her? It's honestly not that hard, especially an animal this young and such a cute, adorable little baby, like who that clearly seems pretty well behaved for the most part. All you gotta do is shush them. And, if they're not getting the hint, you put them on the floor. And you do that a few times. And normally then when you shush them, they get the idea. But of course, I better get a spray bottle that I can use from 10 feet away because God forbid I have to stand up.
What if she likes it? Punish cat. Let me put that in. I'm sorry, but I gotta punish you somehow. Because you're a naughty girl. Oh yeah, cat tree scratcher. Cleaners. I don't have any. Bathroom cleaner. I've been cleaning the toilet. Are you allowed to clean the toilet with like biodegradable, some kind of all-purpose soap? You don't have to punish her. Not punish her, but just teach her to stay away. A little spritz, maybe. I'm not going to punish her, but try to like make her understand that the stove is, just with a little spritz or something. Correction, rearing her. Yeah, it's not going to hurt her at all. Like as soon as she goes near the stove, I don't know. See how I did my dishes? I don't use the dishwasher. But yeah, don't I look awesome? They should really study the glow up, the post breakup glow up. Are we going grocery shopping? She loves the sink. I'm gonna have a car from the 23rd until the 5th of January. So where should we go? I'm trying to write down ideas. Homeless bees, homeless help the needy anyways. Or there's like a lot of people who want to give their kids like a nice Christmas, but they don't have the money. I want to do one of those. My grandpa is coming down very soon from Florida to spend Christmas with us, and that hasn't happened in many years. Christmas market, yes.
Wouldn't he be coming up? I always mix that shit up too, but still, that one's kind of easy. Florida, Canada.
Xmas markets. We don't need a car for that, actually. We just need.
God, look at that cat.
I had to buy a lot of stuff this paycheck, and I had to pay a lot of.
What is that cat drinking? I thought that looked like a margarita or something sitting there. What is the cat now just putting its face into?
Bills. My paycheck went on bills. Depressing. So did mine. My rent is expensive. I'm paying it on my own. I pay my utilities, internet. I know, Jill, it's depressing, But alhamdulillah, my bills are paid. I'm happy about that. But
well, according to Amber Lynn, you don't just go to work to pay bills.
Or no, she says you don't live to pay bills or something. I forget what she said.
That's why I don't have a lot of money to like go out and like, do a lot of stuff. I got a 2-bedroom because I anticipated moving with Pete's. Like I was like, yes, I'm moving to Canada. I'll move back with Pete's because like he's the only roommate I can stand, blah, blah, blah. I've lived with him before. He's my brother, This place seems like super swanky and expensive to most people. Look up 2 bedrooms in Ottawa. You're not going to find any place that's a lot cheaper than this. That's for sure. And it's going to be not as nice. Like there's not going to be central air, washer, dryer in your unit, microwave, like So for me, it just made more sense. See this little bed? She doesn't use it.
Again, here we're getting a visual of the floor, and I'm gonna say I'm kind of impressed. Not spotless, there's a few little things here and there, but when you got a cat, they bring shit in, they track stuff. But I'm gonna give her credit where credit is due. This is cleaner than I thought we would be seeing.
I want to put a carpet here, like a nice living room carpet. What do you guys think? The donations I made in Syria to come here, I was able to buy my plane ticket. I was able to pay for my 1 month of rent. And I forget what else, other stuff. I spent a lot of hours with you guys. I earned it. I'm sure there's people who are like, oh my gosh, look at her place. Beezers who don't even have any money helped her pay for that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's not true. Beezers have really nice homes. And I would never ask help from somebody who has nothing. Like, you know, my poor destitute Beezers. Like, no, I would never ask for anything from you guys. Like, come on. I know that people are struggling. I'm not that out of touch. And I do also help people when I have it. I'm also very generous when I can, you know.
Well, this is kind of an odd thing to say when it's coming out that you kind of sort of, people are saying that you scammed them, saying, you know, I need this extra things when you had some appliances already, stuff like that. This is kind of an odd point to be making right now, but go on, Foodie. Keep digging.
Even just a little thing here and there. It doesn't take much to help people, guys. I'm just telling you. There was an apartment I was looking at that was $22,700 a month. Like 500 more. Can you imagine? What was I thinking? I didn't get it. Thank God. Actually, that's probably a blessing. Sometimes when we don't get things we really want in life, it's a blessing in disguise. In Vancouver, you get 0 bedrooms for 22 a month, maybe a bachelor. So see, 2,200 for where I'm living for a 2-bedroom is not that bad for Ottawa. I'm telling you. That's why I was like, that's not a bad price for a newer building. Oh, almost fell on my face. I should work on making a Discord so that we can watch. I want to have a Christmas show marathon because every Christmas, if I did do anything traditional, I would always watch the Burr Lives Rudolph. It's very cold there. She's not going outside. If it's minus, I can't breathe. If it's like minus, anything more than -5, forget it, -10. Oh yeah, I got to beg for cameos. I forgot about that. Just a smile can change a person's day. Here you guys go. Okay, guys, I have some things I have to.
I realize that's barbecue chillin's editing, but that's fucking funny to me.
I forgot about that. Just a smile can change a person's day. Here you guys go. Okay, guys, I have some things I have to do. Like I have to do some cameos. I have a couple cameos to do. I want to figure out food for today. My mom, we're going for Christmas dinner. I'm not sure where yet though. My aunt said that there's like a bar in Cornwall called Shooters, and there's like a party. My aunt was like, you should go. But like, that's the thing. Like, I've never seen a hijabi in a club before. I don't know if I'm gonna go. Please don't wear a hijab to the club. That's the problem. Like, I'm a hijabi. Bye, guys.
Are you though? Are you? Or are we still trying to play this little game for Salah? Okay, yeah. I think we get the picture. Well, anyway, we are all caught up with Foodie for the time being, so I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Hope everybody is having a good day. Start of the week tomorrow on Monday, so hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're taking care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.